Stop standing on my line.
If you turn up for a round of golf wearing a t-shirt, you should be ejected immediately from the course. Otherwise, we have to do real jobs, and we don't want to do real jobs. You cake me in your hot fluid.
Ollie, this could be the end of us.
Don't even try and blame the girlfriend. He's a pathetic little worm.
Yeah, watch for context.
We are a hell of a good nation for paedophiles.
You shot 95, but you got an eagle. Well done. Doesn't make you a fucking good golfer. Have some respect for your playing partners, and don't be a disrespectful. Welcome back to 3 Off the Tee Pod, the golf pod that doesn't take golf too seriously. We're on episode 5 now, and I'm here with the Gimme Gimme boys, as always. How are we, lads?
Very good, mate. 5 episodes.
5 episodes.
Nobody believed in us. No one believed we could get to 5.
Look at us now.
And look at us now.
Actually, take the bonus episode. It might be number 6.
Yeah, it's at least 5.5, isn't it?
Which also raises an important point. If you're enjoying the podcast, then please give us a follow, give us a rating, comment, just engage with the podcast. That helps us to not get a job.
Only give us a rating if it's positive.
Yeah, no negatives.
We like the little 5 next to the 5 stars next to the thing.
Yeah.
It just helps.
And if you
does it, but yeah.
Yeah, no, it does. And if you have any feedback, whether that's good or bad, if it's bad, don't share it. If it's good, please drop us a message because we love to hear it.
If you hate the pod, keep it to yourself. If you love it, then just tell all of us.
Yeah.
So there we go. That
Great.
is like, subscribe, and follow us all. Well done.
Well done, lads.
5 episodes.
5 episodes.
To 5 episodes. To the
5.
next 5.
Do you reckon we're going to be here in a year's time, this exact room, or do you reckon we're going to have our own studio?
I think we'll be at the PGA Tour head office just before next year's FedEx, yeah.
Or we might be in Riyadh.
Rehab.
There's nothing here.
That's a good question, actually. Would we be up for moving to Riyadh if they were like, we're going to pay you $300K tax-free each to do the podcast?
Yes.
Of course. I think we figured out very early on that he'd take £100,000 from ISIS.
No, he'd take 10 million from ISIS.
But if I have to move to Saudi, I don't know about that.
For 1 year with your mates.
No, my mates aren't coming. I'm going with you too.
That honestly sounds like my dream.
Can we play golf?
We're not even
Yeah.
playing golf. We're just
No.
Oh, so no golf?
But that's silly.
Okay, we can play golf.
All right. Perfect.
All right,
Well, yes then.
yeah.
Actually, I'm convinced I'm in.
Yeah. Are our wags coming?
Maybe they can visit once in the year.
All right,
They
no, I don't want to go then.
Right, no visits, no visits.
If it's so long as it's just us, no visits, and we're not allowed to leave, they're not allowed in, I'm in. I'm joking, Natalie.
Love you.
Love you, Pappy. Pappy loves you. Pappy loves Mummy so much. Pappy's never, ever going to say mean things about Mummy again because Pappy's so in love with her.
Oh my god.
That was my impression of Ollie talking to his girlfriend, by the way.
That's really good. And to be fair, we have heard you on the phone with her, and it does sound a lot like that.
Anyway. Speaking of Pappy,
Oh,
we had a bit of activity with Rob's Pappy this weekend.
This is my
His actual
my
father.
actual father this time.
you played at a nice track, didn't you?
We played at a lovely track where Rob's dad is a member, Knoll Park in Sevenoaks, one of the top 100 courses in England. And I've never played with Rob's dad before.
What about golf?
Obviously, I have. Grew up playing with him.
Yeah, we've milked that joke.
Oh, God.
And Rob's dad?
The thing is, my dad would absolutely detest this chat. It's mental. I want him to listen to the podcast, but he doesn't want to be outed. Who are the next Hugh Edwards?
For any listeners, Gonz is dribbling.
Oh, God. I don't know why I try and drink when I'm sat in a room with you two.
I actually was sat on a train the other day opposite, who was it?
Oh, it was Phil Schofield, wasn't
Philip
it?
Schofield.
Well, sorry, no.
Yeah.
We cannot call him Phil
Yeah,
Schofield.
sorry, wait a minute.
Do
Why
you
are you
know
calling
my
him
first
Phil?
name?
Scofers.
Phil?
What?
It's like the in-betweeners. Thanks, Phil.
Thanks,
Thank
Phil.
you, Phil.
Do you know him from your runner days in the studio?
I used to work with him when I was a TV producer, yeah.
I bet you did.
And everyone knew the rumours about him, but he didn't fancy me.
You're not young enough for him. Yeah.
Everyone just knew.
Everyone just knew. Bit like Jimmy Savile. Everyone knew. Rolf Harris. Everyone knew.
Right, fucking episode 5's gone down.
mate. If there's a new listener who's tuned in for a golf podcast and we've just been talking about notable BBC paedophiles for the last 2 minutes, they're like, how's this happened? So to bring it back, yeah, so Rob and I played golf with Rob's dad. And even though I'm 34 years old. It's so tragic. I play with a mate's dad. I'm so desperate to impress his dad. I really want his dad to think, oh, Ollie's good at golf. And I'm just extra nervous on the first tee. And it's so sad. His dad doesn't give a shit how I play. I could have played my best ever round and my worst ever round. His dad doesn't care. I hit a couple of like really nice tee shots and his dad was like, great shot, Ollie. And it was honestly like a dreamscape. I started hearing like,
Jurassic Park.
and I was just,
My dad was like, great shot, Ollie. The crazy thing is, you were standing on the seat, and I was also thinking, please hit a decent one. My dad would love it if he hits a decent one.
Also, just don't show me up in front of my own dad.
yeah, exactly. But we also played against Rob's dad and we demolished him.
Wait, it was you two against him?
We did a similar thing to what we did against you, which is we did better ball against him. I think we shot a collective 1 under par front 9.
Yeah,
so my
we,
dad
were
was
we were
completely
class.
stuffed.
We both played well.
What handicap's your dad?
7, is he? 6?
He's a good player.
Yeah, he's better than you, yeah. Significantly.
That brings full circle back to our chat and our round the other day. I mean, it was pretty even. We were level through, 14 holes. We just
It was a good match.
get to this 15th green. Rob hits it within 3 feet.
2 feet.
Well, making it worse for yourself. Hits it within 2 feet, and I said, yeah, I'd like to see that.
That's not what happened. You went, you can have that. And I was like, all right, and then just tapped it. and missed.
I never said you can have that.
I actually genuinely didn't hear the conversation. I don't know what happened. This was for us to win the hole and go 2 up.
1 up.
Was it?
To win the hole and go 1 up with 2 to play.
Either way, we battered you, so I don't really... Doesn't bother me.
Wasn't it a tie?
Well, all of that to say, if there were no gimmies, you wouldn't have this issue. Like, it just causes issues. Why does it exist? It's stupid. Like, generally, okay, fine. I missed the putt. Realistically, it should just never even come down to the fact that you can go, I'll let you have that or not. It's such an important thing to talk about because realistically, most golfers probably knock 3 or 4 shots off every single round because they're like, little improve the lie here, gimme here. So then it becomes like, okay, the whole system is set up handicap-wise to make it fair, but that's not fair because it's wrong.
Right, well, I think that's our week's covered, really, isn't it?
Yeah, should we turn to the big boys? See what happened in the world of golf this week?
Did you guys see Charley Hull pranking her caddie with a £100,000 scratch card? What an incredible
That's
prank
hilarious.
that is. But the media reaction.
The media are pathetic and obnoxious, and they talk to people in such an inhuman way. It does my head in. Charley Hull's literally in this press conference. It's like, so you know, the prank you did in your caddy. Have you seen there's been a bit of a negative reaction online? And she was like, oh, right, I haven't even looked. The journalist goes, so you don't regret doing that to your caddy? You don't think that was a little bit too far? And she was like, no, not really. He found it funny after about 10 minutes. So yeah, it was good. It's just a chat between us. And you're like, so you're saying you don't regret doing that? And then an English one chimes in like, so you really don't regret doing that? Just shut the no one cares about you. Also, I'm telling you, if that's a bloke, everyone goes, that's funny, that's banter.
Yeah.
But because it's Charley Hull doing it, they're like, come on, that's a bit far, love.
Charley Hull is the female golfer that goes against the rules. Like the Malbon stuff, which like it's fashion that's not the traditional golf fashion, smoking on the golf course. That's why every person who's just a casual golfer absolutely love her. She's a role model to so many. She plays incredible golf. She's been the Solheim Cup now 8 times. She's nearly won majors
Really?
like 5
That's mad.
times. She's like the GOAT of English women's golf.
Charlie.
Who art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
But yeah, I think getting upset.
He was tempted.
I was tempted. Thy kingdom come. No, if the media are getting upset about someone playing a prank on their caddy, I think it just shows that they're sort of desperate for a story. They're probably lacking imagination.
We did that prank to a guy in school, and the head of year ended up getting a call during the night because they were worried about him because he took it so badly.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And we were like,
Oh, he's
mate.
a loser.
Yeah, we were like, oh, come on. His dad came and picked him up from school because he thought he'd won. Because he was like, I've got a £100,000 scratch card here.
That's fish and chips for a week, that is. And we're going to get fish and chips again for the whole year.
We get
How
some
exciting.
rarebit.
Somebody there, bet.
So Welsh
Loads of rarebit.
I used to think rarebit was rabbit.
Yeah, I thought that too.
This is 3.
I knew he would.
This podcast is
You
now.
thick idiot. I can't believe all that.
I've been
I see what you mean now. I'm really hot.
I've been shagged there. I'm like, oh, that was quick because I was like, yeah, I did actually think that. Oh, as if you did that. That was very clever from you.
Textbook.
Very
It's
clever.
textbook style.
Bringing this back to the golf, did you guys watch the Wyndham Championship?
Saw bits of it.
This was actually quite good because it was the last event before the playoffs, the FedEx. Top 70 get the FedEx playoffs, and everyone fighting for it.
Major stories. Keegan Bradley didn't make it. First time in 15 years.
You know what?
That's so impressive.
Keegan Bradley's had an awful 12 months, and I'm here for it. The guy not only turned down playing in probably his last ever possibility of playing in a Ryder Cup, he then captained the losing side, getting battered on home turf, and now he hasn't even made the playoffs for the FedEx, so he's never going to get picked for the Ryder Cup again. The guy's had a nightmare.
Did you guys watch the Netflix documentary?
I was going to say.
He comes across as a good guy.
Yeah.
The one thing that annoyed me watching that was his wife.
You just hate women.
I love and respect women, and I think they're equal to men, if not better. I don't think that. I think we're all equal, is what I'm saying. Keegan Bradley comes across really well, and his wife was annoying me because it was like the lead up to the Ryder Cup, and they're talking about like how much of an opportunity it is for him, how important it is that. But the way she talks about it, you would think that she was co-captain of the US Ryder Cup team. She was like, "Yeah, it's been a really crazy couple of weeks. We're really stressed out. Obviously, it's so much for us to do." And it's like, you're Keegan Bradley's wife. You're not involved in the Ryder Cup. What are you talking about? If this was about the Solheim Cup and it was Charley Hull's husband doing this, I'd say the same thing. It's like you're not involved.
Yeah, but if you're married, you're in it together, aren't you?
You're in it together, but she would be like, "Oh, there's so much to do, like so many calls to make, like it's just been really stressful." She made it really about herself, and it annoyed me because I was like, Keegan Bradley is the captain of the US Ryder Cup team, not you, love. I just think in the documentary, she came across a bit obnoxious.
If you are automatically qualifying for the Ryder Cup and you're the captain, would you play or would you not play?
As somebody who's never played professional golf, the pinnacle, the one thing I'd always want to do is play in the Ryder Cup. I just don't think there's a world where you don't play. It's the biggest team golf event on the planet, and you're good enough to play, but you're like, oh, I've got to be captain, and you were shit at that.
Yeah, because I always wonder, like, this is probably me just being a bit ignorant, but I'm like, how much does the captain actually do?
I often think that.
I often think that it's like such a big thing. Oh my God, Keegan Bradley can't play. He's the captain. He's got to focus on saying what? Yeah, we'll put you and you together. You can go out first. Oh, that was a hard job. Pairings, do they matter that much?
Oh my God, that's blasphemy, Ollie.
They
Pairings are the most important thing.
Right, mate. The pairings are the most important thing. The most important thing. You sound like Hermione Granger.
Not me, not Hermione, you.
Bryson.
John Rahm, you're going to be with Rory.
Yeah.
Not Tommy.
Not Ram.
Yeah.
You.
Rory, you know who Rahm's going with? Not Fleetwood, not Rose, you. And then send him off.
But yeah, I think if you are an eligible player and you're the captain and you don't pick yourself, it's going to detract from the confidence of your players around you, I think.
The captain's role is to take a load of individuals in a sport where it is all about the individual and try and create an atmosphere that breeds success, because you see it in like football, like the golden generation for England. It was the different teams, they couldn't play together even though like generally they're the best team in terms of quality. You have with the European team and Luke Donald is that he's managed to bring these players together and create an atmosphere where you want to play for the person next to you. I don't think the Americans had that. And I don't think they ever have that.
Well, historically they don't, do they?
No.
We do much better in the team, and then when it comes to individuals, they fight hard and they tend to win the individuals.
Yeah.
Okay, which leads us on to course court. Court is in session. For the first debate today, the right honourable gentleman to my right would like to discuss the wearing of T-shirts on the golf course. I would invite the right honourable Mr. Gonz to open the session with his gambit.
Thank you, Your Honour. I would like to start by saying I am a golfer who will only really wear a collared shirt playing golf. It's what I feel normal in. However, we're now in a place where golf should be more accessible to everyone, and therefore, wearing a T-shirt, does it detract from your golf? No. If it's got offensive slogans on it, maybe it's just a bit inappropriate. However, the T-shirt itself isn't an issue. So for me, I would strongly argue that T-shirts should be allowed on the golf course because we should be making it more accessible to a number of people who want to join our sport and enjoy it.
Over to the Right Honourable Mr. Oliver Hume.
If you turn up for a round of golf wearing a T-shirt, you should be ejected immediately from the course. It's absolutely unacceptable. There are many reasons to love golf, but one of those has to be the prestige of it. People look at golf and they're like, that is a beautiful traditional sport that still respects its roots. You know, I'm not arguing for utter traditionalism, but I do just think golf attire is part of it. And for me, a T-shirt on the course just shows that you don't really respect the history and the prestige of the sport.
Today, I'm wearing a quarter zip, and
for anyone that's listening, it's a pretty ugly quarter zip.
like, how do you know if I'm wearing this to the course, which is golf attire, if I'm wearing this, or if I'm wearing a hoodie, or if I'm wearing something else? How do you know that I'm not wearing a T-shirt underneath?
Well, I don't mind if you're wearing a T-shirt underneath if you wear that for the duration of the round, because you're wearing golf attire with a collar and you look smart in that. It doesn't matter that you've got a T-shirt under that. But if you take that off and complete your round with the T-shirt visible, I would like to call security and have you removed.
Like, you've got Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy, the number 1 and 2 best golfers in the world, wearing hoodies on the course, which is comfortable to play in, and they're the best players in the world.
I have to say something here. The only reason Scotty and Rory are wearing hoodies on the course is so Nike can sell hoodies to golfers. Done.
And it's not because they look good, because they don't.
They look awful.
They look awful. Also, is that not putting you off on your swing? Just having a piece of fabric hanging off the back of your head when you're swinging around, that can't be good, can it? I don't need anything else disrupting my head. My head is disrupted enough playing golf. I don't need a bit of material swinging off the back of it. But I think hoodies on the golf course, that's arguably worse than T-shirts.
Well, you have the...
Closing statement, please, Mr. Gonz.
We're now in a time of sport where you don't have to wear exactly what golf tradition implies you should wear. And we've got a number of brands, Manners, Malbon, that are a bit more fashionable now, that are wearing stuff that a traditional golfer, like your Right Honourable Gentleman's hatred of Nick Faldo would hate on a course. It's new. It's new, and it's getting more people into golf, and it's getting a new player into golf. And I think the more that we can do to get more players into golf and get away from the nose up, oh, we're golfers and we care what you wear, it's better for the sport. And if it's better for the sport, I'm for it.
My closing statement bases itself around the aesthetic of the golf game. Golf is, for me, probably the most aesthetic sport. Beautiful landscapes, beautiful shots, and people looking like they're smart and dressed nicely. If you're opening the door to T-shirts, you're opening the door to tracky bottoms, you're opening the door to garish loud trainers and people just not looking like they should be playing what is the most traditional and aesthetic of sports. It just constitutes a kind of lack of respect of the game and its history.
Whilst I completely appreciate the Right Honourable Mr. Gonz's point in that golf should be accessible and open to as many people as possible, I also do feel golf has such a deep-rooted historical value system that comes down to, in part, what you're wearing on the golf course. I don't feel like it's a massive barrier to people playing golf, them having to wear collared tops. Where do you draw the line?
Probably 80 quid for a T-shirt.
No, you can get one from Sports Direct for 4 quid. God, he's so out of touch. It's horrible to hear. So my closing statement is that whilst I understand the gentleman's argument, T-shirts should not be allowed on the golf course. Up for debate now is the question of what defines a good golfer, and I'd like to pass to my gentleman to the right to open the debate.
Well, I feel very strongly that if you have not broken par, you are not a good golfer, and I will die on that hill. What qualifies you as being good means you have to be good at that sport. That's getting birdies. That's not getting a birdie every 4 rounds. That's not getting a birdie now and again. It's consistently getting birdies and consistently getting pars. If you haven't broken par, you're shit. And just know that you're shit and live with it. I don't care about like how you feel. Like, oh, I've had a good round. You shot 95, but you got an eagle. Well done. Doesn't make you a fucking good golfer. Sorry.
Language in my court, please. Over to the gentleman to my right for his opening statement.
As a 14 handicapper who has never got near to breaking par, I don't profess to be a good golfer, but I think in the grand scheme of things, if you are capable of shooting single figures, I think that if you are capable of breaking 80, if you have broken 80, that makes you a good golfer. Roughly 5% of all golfers are capable of breaking 80. For me, if you're in the top 5% of people that play a sport, I think that earns you the right to consider yourself good at the sport. I'm a 14 handicapper. I don't consider myself good at the sport. I've broken 80 once. You don't need to be under par to be a good golfer. You just need to shoot single figures over par, because that puts you in that top 5%. Let's face it, it's the hardest sport going. A lot of people struggle to break 90, let alone 80.
Yeah, but they're shit. The number isn't thousands of people playing golf, it's millions. And therefore, because it's millions, the number of people playing is even more. Look at it in football. Just because you can kick a ball and score a few goals on a Saturday doesn't make you a good footballer, because you're never making it into the Football League, the pyramid. You're probably on step 16 and you're thinking you're good. You're not good in the grand scheme of things. If you look at Rory McIlroy play golf, he's an exceptional golfer. To be good in his eyes, he's going to look at you, he's going to look at me as a 2 handicap. He's going to be like, oh yeah, he's all right. He's not going to say good, he's going to say good to the people at the bottom of the PGA Tour.
Yeah, I think fundamentally one thing that's important to remember is that what's considered to be good is incredibly relative to who's talking about it. So my dad, friend of the pod, regular listener, he's pretty shit. He struggles to break 100 most of the time.
What about his golf?
When I play with him, it's like a massive ego, but he thinks I'm really good because I'll be shooting like high 80s. He thinks that's really good.
Isn't that my point? Because he's shit, his opinion on what is good is not valid, because you're not good at golf.
Sorry, Dad.
You have to take the opinion of somebody who is at the best of their ability in golf to qualify what good is. And that comes from the leaders of the PGA Tour and people who have broken par. Because I think if you've broken par, you get an opinion. If you haven't broken par, shut up, move on.
Okay, but have you seen that video, though, where they ask all the PGA Tour professionals what makes a good golfer, and they're all saying, fairly unanimously across the board, they're saying if you can break 80, you're a good golfer.
Do you think that they're going to get any fans at all, if they're going to be like, oh, let me be honest here? No, they want people to support them. They want people cheering for them. They're going to say anything to get the majority of people. And he's hooked you in, got you right in his mouth, and you've been like, oh, no, Scotty Scheffler thinks I'm good at golf. No, you're not good at golf, Ollie.
Order. This is not a personal attack on Ollie. This is a courtroom. I'd like to hear your closing statement, please, Ollie.
My closing statement is that I think if you are able to shoot 80 or lower, then you are a good golfer, because that puts you in the top 5% of people that play the game. And if you're in the top 5%, I think we're not saying elite, we're saying good. I think that puts you in the category of good.
And Gonz.
I completely disagree and say that actually you have to have broken par to be considered to be a good golfer, because at that point you know exactly what's needed to beat a course, to be able to beat the game that you're playing. If 8 over is your best, then you're bogeying every other hole, and on average, and that just means that you can't beat the course in front of you. So if you can beat a course, it makes you good at it. Done.
The court sides with Ollie. Quarter gen.
Right, moving on to Confessions from the Woods, and thanks again for everyone who's written in this week. We've had some really, really good stuff. We still haven't had a voice note yet.
No.
And I'd like to have a voice note of a confession. It needs to be a confession so we can play it out. Cool. This one, it's one about golfing etiquette. I'm sure it'll be good. My regular playing partner picked up golf late in life, and he still struggles with certain aspects of golfing etiquette. Every time we're on the green, he walks through my putting line, and it drives me mad. I've tried asking politely, making jokes about it, and being quite stern, but he just doesn't get it. It's got to the point where it's making me respect him less as a friend. What can I do? It's lovely.
It's so
Respect
weird
him less
because
as a friend.
outside of golf, it sounds utterly ridiculous. But when you play golf, it's like, well, it's disrespectful.
I love the fact that this person is taking it outside of golf as well, making it respect him less as a friend. I get if you've come to golf late in life and you don't understand all the sort of like important bits of etiquette, but that is like so easy to understand. If I say like, by the way, you just don't walk between someone's ball and the hole. It's boneheadedness to just repeatedly do it.
Boneheaded. What a phrase.
He says, I've tried asking politely, making jokes about it, and being quite stern. How many times do you need to be told, just don't step in my line? I think this is really poor from the other guy.
Rob, tell us a joke that somebody might say to somebody who stood on their line. How could he have done it as a joke?
Oh, on my line there.
With the laugh.
Get off my line. I'd be fuming. I'd be like, mate, fucking listen to me. Stop standing on my fucking line.
I think a good shout would be, go nuclear. Let's go and stamp all over his line every time.
Oh yeah.
That's
Why don't we
his
just
response.
show him a lesson?
His response to everything, like when people are talking his back, so he gets the yell and scream in their face while they're trying to hit their ball.
I'm a fan of raw retaliation.
Yeah, me too, actually.
I think if he's done it for like, it sounds like they've been playing golf together for a while and this guy's just not getting the message, I would just go and I would jump up and down on his line and I'd maul the green between his
To
ball
be fair,
and the
because then he'll be like, "Why have you done that?" It's like, "Well, look at it."
because you've been doing it every round we've played,
Yeah.
and
He
it
might
won't
not- he
it
might
won't
not
get
care.
into your skull.
If he doesn't care to that, he's not a golfer.
Yeah.
It's,
Or the
Right.
other option is just stop playing with him. But it sounds like they're really good friends.
Yeah, yeah. Or the other option is to be like, does it really matter that much? I don't know. It does.
It
He
does.
must
It does. Yeah, we don't need to give one side of that
Yeah,
argument because
yeah.
it doesn't exist. Stop standing on people's line. Have some respect for your playing partners, and don't be a disrespectful. This one had a title. The title is "My mate has turned into a full-time melt."
Not another one.
Right. We've always played as a 4-ball, and it's been at least a bi-weekly feature since we were 18. We are now all 27, and my friend has recently got into his first proper relationship.
Oh, you just know where it's going.
He's turned into a proper melt who cannot come and play golf because he's always busy. It's gotten to the point where I've now messaged his missus. It's now gotten to the point where I've now messaged his missus to say that we think she should allow him to come and play with us more often.
Oh God.
However, she's clearly told him about this message, and he's removed himself from our golf group chat.
What?
Oh dear.
Oh
What should
my
we do about
God.
it? Should we apologise, or should we just look for a new 4th ball?
Move on. He's finished.
Can I just say I'm furious at this guy? That is embarrassing.
Also, don't even try and blame the girlfriend. He's a pathetic little worm. Like, what does he want for the rest of it? The rest of his life is going to be fucking dreadful because all he's ever going to be doing is what he's told to do, like an absolute gimp. That fucking annoyed me. That really annoys me.
For balance, is it possible that this guy's maybe just fallen out of love with either golf or these lads?
Well,
And
tell
he's-
your mates then.
They've had to reach out to the girlfriend, which is terrible. I mean, I can't
Don't
imagine.
do that, you gimps.
I can't
That is
imagine
bad.
doing that.
Oh,
That's
the whole
awful.
thing.
So, please can Tom hang out with us?
Oh,
Like
God.
asking your friend's mum when you're at school. Please can Johnny come for tea?
I know he's grounded, and I know he's been naughty, but please.
Oh,
You're a group of melts for messaging his girlfriend, and he's a melt.
thanks for listening, by the way.
Yeah, and he's a melt for now because the thing is, it's bi-weekly. It's been a bi-weekly feature since they were 18, so it's been 9 years where they've been playing bi-weekly together as a 4-ball, and now it seems like it's probably been a few months where he's been absent.
That's 225 rounds of golf they've had together, and he's sacking them off.
He's sacking them off. I just don't understand these guys who get a girlfriend and fall off the map because I'm like, obviously, spending time.
All right, Ollie.
Spending time. Yeah, I've actually got to go because she said I need to be back by 12. Yes, I have a lovely time with my girlfriend, but like, I don't want to spend every minute of every day. Like sometimes she needs to go and see her friends. I need to go and see my friends. It sounds to me like it's him. I think he's the one being a baby.
With my girlfriend, I played football every Saturday, and I said Saturday is for football, and I need to play it because I hated my job at the time, working in corporate, and I thought I just needed that time, and she respected that.
She said, I'll do dating on Saturdays while
Yeah,
you play
she
football."
started dating other people, and I went and played football.
Funny enough, that's how we met. If it is her being like, no, I don't want you to go and play golf, then he needs to leave her because he is setting himself up for a crap life, as I said earlier. And I know I was fuming. I'm still fuming. It's just completely crap all round. Also, I'm sorry, boys, and I know it's horrible and I know it's hard, but you're going to have to come down on him like a ton of bricks and be like, mate, you're not invited anymore. We're not going to make any effort with you. And then that's the only way he will eventually realise, I've absolutely fucked it. They will come around once they realise, actually, I'm not happy spending 24/7 with my missus.
She might be amazing at golf. Maybe he's playing with her.
That's even worse.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah,
That's even worse.
imagine.
That is
Oh,
even
sorry,
worse.
boys, I found a new 4-ball.
Unless their friends are fit, then.
Then go and play with them all the time. And these melts can play a 3-ball.
Honestly, if that was the case,
So it's like us.
with the additional context, yeah, he's fine
Yeah.
to have left you.
Yeah, well done. I genuinely think like you actually have a responsibility as his friend to say to him, look, it feels like you've been completely distant from us. You're putting all your energy into your girlfriend, which is fine, and we appreciate you love her, and we hope she makes you really happy. But just remember that you do need a life outside of just your girlfriend, and there will be a point in time where suddenly you'll think, God, I wish I still had all my mates around, and you're pushing us to a point where it's difficult for us to keep being your mate here.
Wow.
Wow, that was profound, wasn't it?
We'll put some music under that, I think.
Yeah, thanks. I think that sums it up perfectly.
Good
Thanks,
advice,
Rob.
though. Good
Yeah,
advice.
really good advice. So yeah, stop being a melt.
Grow up.
You gimp. Okay, so in a massive week for our fantasy league, we had a huge final competition before the FedEx at the end of the year. Olly had Keegan Bradley, who we've already discussed in the podcast.
Who we've already assassinated his character.
Kieran had Jackson Coyven,
Who I chose.
who he chose. And I got Aaron Rye, friend of the pod. I'm covers Aaron,
Mr. Double Glove.
Mr. Double Glove.
Mr. Double Glover.
Mr. Double Glove.
Mr. Double Glover.
Yeah.
Bombastic, Mr. Fantastic. In tied 49th at 6 under par was Keegan Bradley, which means Ollie didn't get any points this week. Okay.
He's lost my respect further. Maybe his wife should have played.
Relevant if you listen to the pod.
Yeah. Okay, in tied 29th, we had Jackson Coyven, which meant he finished 70th in the FedExCup standings. So he scraped into
Scraped in. I do actually think he's going to be a great future, big in the future
He's
of
won
golf.
already.
But getting 70th, to get into the FedEx Championship, like the playoffs, how good is that? That's like last day of the season shit, like surviving relegation.
I had Aaron Rye, who also came tied 29th, which means that I move on to 10 points. So I'm 3 points behind Ollie on 13. And Kieran, for the first time, moves into the black.
Green. He's in the green.
Into the black.
Into the black.
In
Wouldn't
the
it be
green.
red?
No, black. Well, I mean,
No, the
talking
red.
Underpar's
economics.
red. Underpar's red.
Talking economics.
We're in golf.
So what we're saying is,
Ollie, you're still leading.
I'm yet to know what it feels like to not be leading. It's getting boring now.
Well, congratulations, Mr.
Well
Hume.
done. You know what's coming. The green jacket
Thank
is...
you.
Come on then, put your arm.
Lads!
the
Yes,
arm
I'm trying to protect my pits from this monster.
Arm in.
Get off my nipples! Take your hands off my penis!
So, the bet builder this week, what do we have? I had the winning score to be less than 19 under, I think.
Yep, you did.
And it was 20 under, was it?
21.
Wow. Big.
So that came in. You had Hideki Matsuyama to come inside the top... to come inside the
to
top
come
20.
inside one of the
and-
top 10 golfers.
All of them.
And finish within the top 20 on the leaderboard. He
Okay.
did both.
Get in.
And then I had Cam Young to finish in the top 10, and I'm pretty sure he missed the cut.
He sort of performs so well at majors and seems to be rubbish week in, week out.
God didn't turn up for him this time, did he? Mysterious ways.
I knew he'd go for it.
So again, not only are we now, we're 5 weeks in. We're 4 weeks in into our bet builder. We've lost a combined. We've
That's
lost
all right.
60. So we're negative
Mate,
60.
we're one good week away from wealth.
Okay, so should we move on to this week?
So this week we march on to the St Jude Classic, the first playoff event for the FedEx Cup. And we have done a random assignment for Rob and Ollie. And Kieran, because you're languishing so disgracefully far behind the both of us, you get to choose your pick again. And hopefully he picks another loser. He's a real big loser. Never wins, never comes anywhere near winning. The randomly assigned golfers for Ollie and Rob. Ollie first gets...
Come on.
This is mental, because I'm going to go and visit him this week. Ludwig Åberg.
It's a great pick.
Is it?
Oh, it's phenomenal.
Can anyone else pronounce that properly?
Arberg.
No, it's not, because my Swedish mother-in-law taught me how to say it. Åberg.
Åberg.
Sounds French.
And Rob gets
Omelette du fromage.
the mighty Colin Morikawa. I'll take that. And you get to choose who you want. You've already had Cam Young, so you can't choose him.
I think because we said that we were out the back of him last week, I'm going to go with Rory McIlroy this week. And the fact that I can pick him knowing that he's playing and he's playing well. Rory McIlroy, bring it home for your boy. I need 10 points and I'll be in first place.
You won't. No, he
That's
won't be level. He'll
pathetic.
be 1 point behind you. You're on 13.
You're a maggot.
I'm on,
You'll be
I'm
on
on
12.
12. Oh. Okay. Well, I can get back into it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's it then. We've got Ludwig Åberg, we've got Colin Morikawa, and we've got Rory McIlroy. What's our builder bet this week?
Yeah, I'll go Jackson Coyven to miss out. I think he's scraped in, he's had a good run, but he's not ready. He's too young.
I'm going to say that Scotty Scheffler has a bogey-free first round.
I am going to bet that Matty Schmidt qualifies.
He's actually the 4th worst player in the...
Is he good at golf then, do you reckon?
I think he's like significantly good at golf, yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a top 50, but every player plays every round, which is class. I'm really excited for this. So if all of those come in, we get... it's 25 to 1. So that's... What is it, Rob?
15 times 25, which is £375, I think.
Yeah, so £375, which puts us quite comfortably in the profit. Hopefully, that happens this week.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Well, that signs us out for another week of the pod. Thanks for joining. As always, if you do enjoy it, please go and comment. Please like, subscribe, and download our pod to your phones. And yeah, we'll see you back for another episode next week.